Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be doing an updated base tour of my base on the Altitude server Grove. This has been requested since the last time I did a base tour was 6 months ago, and obviously I've built quite a bit since then. So let me show you around. This is my main section where I keep most of my valuables, everything that I need to grab quickly. So this is my sort of main stuff, wood planks and stuff really easy to grab, and also a few valuable bits I can just grab anytime. And this is my main sort of section for other valuables. This is for other things that are handy, ink sacks and stuff, and just some random odds and bobs. This is mostly sticks, lots of sticks, always handy to have sticks to hand. And then I have empty shulker boxes, some extra shulker supplies. These are my shulker kits and shulker shells, and also a shulker kit that I have ready to go. And these are my starter kits. Up here I have some extra quick plants to grab. This is food, lots of golden carrots and then other assorted foods. In here I have scaffolding, barrels, just quick stuff that I'll need. And this is just signs. Signs are always handy, so I have a whole barrel of signs. And then this is all my books, and then that is all the containers. And then I have some crate items which I like. So this is one of the staff items, which was my friend's, and these are Terry's ones. And then I also have Guitar Hero controller because I used to play Guitar Hero all the time. It was my favourite game before Minecraft. And then I have the cookie tin because I collect like cookie tins and specialty tins, so that's why I have that one. And then these four are ones that I suggested. These ones are from the Stormlight Archive. This is from Mistborn, both by Brandon Sanderson, so that's why they're up on the wall. I'm gonna have to make some more room for somewhere for more items. And then obviously ender chest here, and then I have some more stuff here. Yep, in here I've got my obsidian, and there's some obsidian in here too. And then I have fireworks, torches, other random bits, my spare tools and that sort of thing. And then in here is sort of a dumping chest for stuff that I don't really know what to do with. In here we have all my XP bottles. In this one I have my trims, and these two are project barrels, and this one is all of my link sticks. So for some reason links don't work in chat, but if you have them on an item then they work. So these are all my quick sticks so that I can quickly give people links to things, and I don't have to go find the link first. Alright, so that's my main stuff. And then also in these barrels are all my stuff for selling. So my spruce logs, fungus, wheat, netherwort, iron. And then this one is empty at the minute, but I usually reserve this for mob drops. And then this one is shulker shells. So I sell about 8 of these stacks, that is. And then let's show you other stuff I've got stored. So this is all my building stuff. This is my output for my bone meal. Over here is my quick smelter, so just random bits that I need for smelting. All of my unstackables, my iron farm output, and this is a very random collection of weirdly named items that I find in builds, etc. Cobwebs up there. Valuables from my auto sorter, other stuff from my other sorter, rail stuff, random enchantment books, cakes, armor stuff, other bits, starter kit stuff, crate items, and redstone stuff. Over here we have my ores, the blocks of ores under there, ores, blocks and other bits, and mob drops. These are all my copper output, and I'm currently making more glass in these. And then back here I have my smelter that's always ongoing. I have glass in this as well. In this one down here I have netherrack smelting into nether bricks for my shop. Up here I have a smelter which turns wood into charcoal, and that keeps these filled, which also keeps this filled, and it also keeps this filled up here. Right, next we have, I apologise for any weird cuts or noises. My cat has decided this is the perfect time to be her normal self and smush her face all over my microphone every 2 seconds. I've been trying to distract her for so long, I'm starting to be AFK. Anyway, where was I? My sugar fillers, yes. These fill my sugars up and automatically fill them for me, so I don't have to fill and break them myself. And I have a whole row of these down here. Back there I have another row of them for wood, leaves, etc. This is my overflow storage, so if I have lots of a certain block, then I put them here. So I have a lot of cobblestone. This is my overflow netherrack as well. And here is my XP yeeter. If I ever need some, I just do that, yeah. Over here is a bit of a temporary contraption, which basically dupes flowers for me. So if I turn this on, makes me lots of flowers really quickly, which is pretty awesome. In these random shulkers everywhere, I've just got random stuff everywhere. In here I've got glass at the minute. These are some prizes I've put together for the raffle I'm doing in July. Just some random bits everywhere. And that's everything for the main base. I've got my map art up here. I haven't bought any new map art for a while, so I should probably do that soon and update it. Up here I've got my auto sorter input. So this goes into my auto sorter. I've got an on-off switch here, which is handy if I'm loading a part of my base that doesn't cover my entire auto sorter. It can like clog it up if it's not loaded properly, so I always turn it off if I'm doing like map art, or I'm doing loads of spruce trees, or I'm on the other side of my base. And my auto sorter goes from here, down there, up there, through here, over there. Copper ore goes down here and into the smelter, and then all that goes up here, down here. Oh shit. Over here I've got some empty shulker boxes ready to refill my shulker fillers down there. Yep, and then my auto sorter goes up here, around there, through my wood section, and then back up here and into this section, which is all of the composting stuff. Of course I fell down again. And then there's a bit of wall here, and then that goes down here into, I think that's mossy cobblestone, and then it goes back through here and then into my valuables, and then rails, and then back down into the unsorted section. Over here is a bit of a mess. I've got my iron farm down here, and that goes up here. Into this sorter, which sorts the iron out, and it sends the iron down there and into my iron deposit. And I keep all of my poppies so I can turn them into dye. I also get some glowing sacks sometimes. which is handy. And that goes around there. Right, let's move on. This is my fungus farm. It looks a little different than the last time you were here. Yep, just turn it on here. And then use the water to send it down. And then it goes down there, up there, and around there. I've also upgraded this since the last time I did a tour, so it can process a lot faster now. And then that sorts it into the different funguses, and then everything else gets bone mealed. I've also added this water column that automatically puts the bone meal back into the system, which helps a lot, saves some time. And then recently I built this second cactus farm, which its entire purpose is to supplement the bone meal, keeping this full so I don't have to manually refill it. And that comes out here and automatically gets processed and put back into this system here. And then any extra bone meal that has already filled up the bone meal for the farm goes back up here and then over to my bone meal output, which is pretty handy. So we've got an even better bone meal process now. Right, moving on. I've also built this is a dripstone farm. It doesn't produce it very fast, but it does produce a decent amount. I didn't want to build it too big because I've already got plenty of farms and I load my base a lot, so even a small farm can produce a lot over a long period of time. And then I have my cocoa beans for my brown dye. And then this is the same as last time. Got my nether wart processor, my wheat processor, and that should be bone meal there, but I've emptied it recently. Yep, I've also added a second layer of wheat farm. So now they produce about the same amount of wheat and nether wart around the same time, about 8 or 9 shulkers worth. And then I've also put this back into the ground because if you remember from my last base tour, it was sticking into the top and you could, yeah, it was a mess. So now it's been sunk into the floor, so that doesn't do that. Got my sorters over there that turn all the extra wart blocks into bone meal. And then I've also got my tree farm here. Got jungle and mangrove. Also tucked away back here is a cauldron refiller. So this is I use this for turning copper into oxidized copper. Not today built this for me. It's very handy. And sometimes I'll spend ages just turning copper blocks into oxidized copper. Here is just a mini little snow farm. So what I do is I use this shovel, which is a fortune one. Collect snowballs and then craft them into snow blocks and then put them in these shulkers here. I need to do that a lot more because I want to add them to my shop at some point. And that is everything for around here. Let's go back here. And then back here we've got my fishing farm, which I've basically not used very much since the last time. The way it works is I fill the inside of my inventory with blocks so that I can't pick anything up, so that all the drops go into the system here, which is awesome. And then it gets sorted down here into all the different items, and then any extra go into here that aren't sorted, and then I manually sort that later at some point. Alright, moving on. Next we've got my chorus fruit like little farm. I sell end rods at my shop, so this is how I get the extra bits. as long as I don't need too much, it's enough. And then next we've got my sheep farm, which you can hear them. I've got 3 sections here, and they all output into here, which then fills them up, so I've got wool come out here. I've also doubled the size of my honeycomb farm since the last time, and that produces lots of honeycomb for me. And then I've got my cactus farm, which is a bit bigger than last time. Still doesn't produce enough bone meal though. That outputs into, that is a strange noise, into these furnaces, which are all off at the moment because I don't need any more green dye. And these composters make the bone meal for me. And I have my sugarcane farm, which is full at the moment because I don't need any more, and that just gets straight into bone meal for me. And that's all the main farms around here, I think. I don't think I'm missing anything. Oh wait, no, I'm missing the basement. I dug this basement just to have this basalt farm, which works pretty simply. How do I turn it on again? Yeah, there we go. And then I run back and forth to collect it all. Haven't used it in a while because I didn't need it. And that is everything down here. Let me just go back to the main start. Right, and the next section I want to show you is kind of on the other side of my base. It's kind of hidden away. And that is all my villagers. I've got the farmers here. I've got a melon and pumpkin farm going. And then down here I've got my mason villagers. There are 32 mason villagers, and these produce for me bricks, quartz and dripstone. You can see the dripstone ones are there, and this is how I supply my shop with those. And then over here is my coloured wool farm. You can see there's lots of colours and lots of sheep. I don't load this often, so it doesn't make me that much, but while I've got it loaded, it does help me collect some more. I think that's everything that's down here. Yeah, that is everything that's down here, so let's go up to the top. Up here is my map art platform, my auto sorter for it, my spruce tree farm, all the map art I've built so far, and then down here is a couple of mushroom farm. This one is designed for brown mushrooms, this one is designed for red mushrooms, and they both can produce a lot of mushroom stems if used properly. Next, I'm going to show you the neighbouring section. This used to belong to my friends Zapa and General J. Donius, but Jay got banned, so they kind of quit. Since then, I tore down pretty much everything I didn't need, and I gifted the map art platform to a friend. Up there is a creeper farm. That, I think, was a hoglin farm, but I haven't really touched that. Down here is a huge melon farm and a huge sugarcane farm and a iron farm down there. I have since redirected them both into this giant composter. So as you can see, all of these produce a lot of crops and stuff. So I've also got a dropper here, dropping some saplings because for some reason they had shulkers and shulkers of saplings. And then this goes down to here, which fills up this. As you can see, it's very fast. And this produces a lot of bone meal for me. Only problem is I don't really load this section, so it doesn't produce any unless I'm over here. And then if I go all the way to the top, this is where the gunpowder comes out, and then this is where the iron comes out. And they also have a bunch of villagers over here. I'm not sure why. And I think that is about everything. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. I've probably forgotten something. There's quite a lot of stuff here. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you on altitude sometime. Bye.